What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up? This is the Talkers Podcast, Unscripted. My name is Joe. How's everybody doing? And along with me is my co-host, Benny.
Benny's in the house.
What's up, Benny? I guess it's just
good to be back.
Today.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
I guess it's just you and I today, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess all those knuckleheads don't want to come in, huh?
Wow.
No, I know.
They're tired, Same here.
Yeah, I know. It's like when I don't show up, huh?
Yeah.
No, I know. It's hard.
It's
Everybody's
understandable.
busy these days.
Yeah, everybody's occupied with their days and all that stuff. So, how you been, Benny?
Doing good.
Good.
Just enjoying my vacation, I should say.
Yeah, right.
Always working.
Well, you kind of deserved it, dude, because when you were right here, you were like fucking working 12 hours and you were sleepy, you were tired, you're exhausted. We will go to Hooters and Chili's and you were all tired, exhausted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see you how tired and exhausted you were when you were working, but oh well. Me, I only work part-time, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah.
Little part-timer,
little baby hours. Mm-hmm. Baby steps.
Yeah, baby step hours.
Yeah.
How's everything going with you?
It was good. I'm enjoying the weather. It was raining and same old. Like, it's all exhausted too and shit like that. I'm exhausted too. I get tired myself, even though if it's part time, because I gotta wake up like fucking 12 o'clock in the morning and leave out of here at 2, and get there. It's a 45-minute drive. So yeah, but other than that, so I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's been cold lately. It was raining all day. Right now it's 55 and in the low, so it's pretty good in California, Los Angeles.
Oh, I know. It's been cold up here. I'm in the high desert. We're talking about 48. It's been windy lately.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it was kind of windy a little earlier. So
I think I'm ready for summer already.
Oh, fuck the summer, dude. I don't like fucking summer, dude. I hate fucking summer.
Especially there, it gets hot, huh?
Yeah, dude. But it's just not that. It's that I get suffocated when it's summer. I get that congestion problem.
Yeah.
I get congested real easy, and then I cough, and then I can't breathe, and then I gotta, open my windows, and I don't want to spend money for an air conditioner and shit.
Yeah, there's no airflow in there, as much. Especially over there in that area, like it's real still. Like there's no wind. There's times that when it's summer, it's just like still.
Yeah, it is. It's just fucking unbearable.
Still, yeah, I bet.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fucking shit going on, dude. I'm a little upset, dude, because you cannot trust people these days no more, dude. Because I mean, it could be your friend, it could be your neighbor, it could be your family, dude. It could be your wife or anything, but you never know. You never know. It's like the movie Goodfellas. They come. Murderers don't come with
Murderers come
anger.
with smiles.
Yeah, murderers come with smiles. They don't. What was it? How's it go? I think you know the movie more than I do. I mean,
yeah, your murderers come with smiles. They come when you're in your time of need, and well,
yeah.
pretty much in a vulnerable state of mind.
Yeah.
You're very vulnerable.
It's like when they said to it, they don't come out like in the movies, like fucking they're all angry and they're pissed off and they kill you,
Yeah.
I mean, this been going on. This kind of worries me because you got your nieces, we got our nieces, and you got your daughters and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, what I heard in the news today, this girl, she was little girl from Florida. She was 13 years old, right? And
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
yeah, and I think his name, the suspect, his name is Steven Soto. I mean Steven Stearns. Okay,
Uh,
and the girl, her name is Madeline Soto. Okay, and I rest in peace and for the family. But I think well, everybody's saying that the mom has something to do with it too, because I don't know if you was watching the media that they were giving her interview and they were talking that the boyfriend said that he had took it to work to school, and then the mom said the same thing. But after that, they haven't seen her since. And the mom said it too in the interview that we have took her to school and dropped her off. And after that, they haven't even seen her since. You know.
oh wow.
So now they're saying that the mom has something to do with it, and she knows something. But I don't know if you see the video. Like if you watch her interview, she looks kind of like fucking nervous and scared. And you could see her boyfriend when she was getting the interview. She's walking by. The guy is walking by, and he sits down like he's trying to make sure like she won't say anything in the media. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh no, I haven't seen it. I glanced through it. There was a missing child. She disappeared for a few days or something like that. And they
Hmm,
wind up
hmm.
finding the body.
Yeah, they found her
Yeah,
yesterday, I think,
yeah,
in the woods and all that stuff. That's kind of sad because, you got a daughter to worry about, right?
hmm,
And you don't know what person she's gonna bring. It could be anybody. It could be your wife's friend and shit,
yeah.
or
Somebody close.
someone close, and that's
Yeah,
the that's what that's the scary part. That's what we kind of worry about. Someone that you could trust and all that stuff. And this is not the only topic too. It was another one too that it was I think a friend. He let a friend sleep in his house for a while. They've been friends for a while, and he ended up kidnapping the daughter, and he ended up killing her and raping her. You know,
Sheesh.
and I forgot, but this one made a lot of headlines in Florida. Madeline Soto.
Mhm.
She made a
Yeah,
lot of headlines, so they're thinking passing a bill. They're trying to make a law about it now. So a bill about awareness. These predators. These
hmm,
predators, these maniacos. They get all like shit like that. But
yeah, yeah,
they're saying that the mom has something to do with it. This is what I think. The mom. I think the guy was too much of a manipulator.
yeah.
He kind of intimidated the mom, and since the daughter was already growing up, she was already like 12 years old, right? Because they known each other since they've been. I think the boyfriend and the mom been together like probably like few years, like maybe 3 years,
Hmm,
and like she
hmm.
was growing up, and I think like the mom was so intimidated by the boyfriend, he wanted sexual favors. So like, you
Yeah,
know what? I want your daughter, so. And I think the boyfriend's so intimidating and abusive, and he got what he wanted. And then the mom, couldn't put up with it no more. So she wasn't about to tell. So or the daughter was supposed to tell. She was gonna tell, but and that's when it happened. That's when you kind of think. That's what my theory is. You know,
yeah.
but it's fucked up, dude. It's a really sensitive subject. But yeah, that's what kind of triggered me. My little rant right there. Um,
Yeah, I try to put on these cases, man. It's like once you cross that boundary, that boundary. I mean, there's no return to that, man.
hmm
You're just like on the bottom of the barrel. You're a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Fucking that it's gonna carry you're gonna carry that tail from for until to the grave.
hmm
Like you're gonna. I mean, I don't understand how people can wake up in the morning and just look at themselves and the mamadas they did, like the filth. Like
yeah, yeah,
you're garbage. Waking up to yourself looking like a garbage piece of shit.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know that mindset is like. you know, it just mind boggles me that you get these fucking predators like and violating these innocent a young child, or
Hmm.
I
But
don't know where their mindset's at, you know.
this is what I was. This is what I was saying. Like it's getting worse.
Yeah,
The people, like I've been mentioning in my previous episodes. I've been saying that the world's getting so fucking evil and wicked, and they don't realize it, dude. The more wicked
no,
it is, the more it's
uh,
it's adding more evil. I mean,
oh yeah,
you said that in one of our episodes. You said like the more that there's evil, the more the opening doors.
oh yeah,
You know?
it is. I mean, but you know, everything comes in a full circle. You know,
Yeah.
this has been going on for thousands of years
Oh
too.
yeah. Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
worse, you know. Uh, the other latest one is I don't know. It's like that case that happened with that dude. The what's that guy's name? Asario Fernandez and that girl Pearl, the one that killed
Mm-hmm.
their son, the Gabriel Fernandez.
Uh huh.
Yeah, same thing. That guy's in torment every single day, even her. You
Jeez.
know, I think of was it last week or yeah, last week, last Thursday they wind up stabbing that dude. They saw the
Yeah.
killer, the Gabriel's killer.
Uh huh.
They wind up stabbing him,
Oh shit.
uh, but he survived, of course.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
but he got hurt. He got assaulted. So same thing with like that guy Danny. What's that guy Danny Masterson, the one from '70s show?
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
following that guy. It's a movement. He's I think now somewhere up on CMC, somewhere in Lompoc somewhere.
But
But he was in Corcoran or. But
do
him
you?
too.
Yeah. But do you believe that he really got fucking he raped his girls, dude? Maybe he was. The thing I don't understand about Hollywood. I mean, these girls knew he was a famous guy. They know he had money.
Well,
And
this I know. I know where you're gonna get to because I got
yeah.
yeah because I don't know. It's kind of like vague. But I don't understand that. I mean, it's just put it
Cause
this
he.
way, dude. You have to have a lot of money for you to
Mm-hmm,
fucking
mm-hmm,
let the bullshit walk.
mm-hmm.
It's just the same thing. Like you look at Hefner. Hefner
Mm-hmm.
must have whacked so many women, but they put it under the rug because he was a billionaire.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
had money.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy raped two of them, and he's already getting like 20, 30 years.
Jeez.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like okay. I mean, I'm not accepting what he did allegedly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's what he did, raped two girls. But there's other people that done worse than that,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't even get that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like
true. That's
Hefner,
true.
Hefner, you could just well, the man's dead already, but
Mm-hmm.
imagine how much fucking skeletons he had in his closet.
Jeez.
Shitload,
Yeah. But see that
shitload.
what I'm trying to what I'm trying to get at is like this guy had money, and when there's money, there's a lot of gold diggers right there, right?
Yeah.
And there's coke involved and all that
Oh
fucking
yeah,
bullshit, right? So they were
yeah.
all in it, right? And maybe for an example, maybe he didn't want them no more and shit, you know. And he said, you know what, I'm done with you and you too. And he went to another, and these girls got fucking pissed off and fucking right away say claim rape, you know.
Could be. Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I mean, because
I mean,
it's
there's a lot of. I mean, that happened to Magic Johnson. That happened to Kobe.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
Michael
and
Jackson
numerous football
and
stars.
Michael Jackson too. Like I mean, like he has money. They want to claim him that he was a rape, a child molester, pedophile, all
Yeah,
this stuff.
it's
And
yeah, but it is hard to call it though. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, he got convicted for it. He
yeah.
got what 20, 30 years. But they already assaulted him last week. I think. Yeah, last week
Uh,
they already assaulted him.
Where in
Yeah,
in prison?
yeah, in prison. Yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah, they assaulted that fool.
Fuck.
Uh,
I mean, I
but
don't condone it, but I mean, it could happen to
listen,
anybody. It could happen to
true,
anybody.
true, but let's just say people that don't have money and just regular people, fucking pieces of shit. It's always
Mm,
gonna follow you, no matter once you hit county jail. and you're fighting your kids, and then once you catch the chain to go to stay upstate, it's
Hmm.
gonna follow you no matter what.
Yeah.
You're gonna get touched. I mean,
Oh
you're
yeah.
gonna get
Yeah.
touched.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Mando,
Oh
and
yeah.
and it's just a matter of time when the right guy fucking hits you real good and whacks him.
Yeah. And that
It's just
person,
a
he
matter
won't.
of time.
Yeah, he won't see it,
Yeah,
dude. He won't see it. It's just gonna
yeah,
happen in like a blink of an eye. Like the guy that murdered that
yeah.
Madeline Soto. So that guy is he's gonna expect something
Karma's a
strictly.
bitch, man. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Karma's a bitch, and all them fucking pedophiles out there,
Oh yeah.
that they're doing it on under the umbrella. But
Hmm.
once you fucking get noticed and you get caught, you're gonna deal with that. You're gonna deal
Yeah.
with those consequences.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and this is just on in earthly standards. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know
Mm-hmm.
what's gonna happen after
After.
you're after you're dead. You gotta still
Yeah.
meet the judge.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
Right?
true. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
just fucking sickening, bro.
that's what kind of triggered me on this with the Mandalay Soto. I mean, it's kind of messed up because this mom, she's acting like nothing ever happens, and they she knows something, but it's
Yeah.
they gotta investigate her. They gotta,
Yeah.
you know later on or do it, because if you see the video, her interview, she's like, we took her
Oh.
to school to drop her off. So
So
that means
she already put herself
yeah,
in the in the
her
scene
in the scene. Yeah, she
pretty
messed up
much.
herself. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, they
so
always slip. They're gonna slip.
yeah, and then right now, and one of the comments I mentioned in on Facebook, because I'm always on Facebook, so
Mm.
I mentioned in the comments that, like, you know what, it's eating her alive. She saw something, and she's gonna trip out. She's gonna crack.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
gonna crack, and now that the now
Yeah,
that
those are because I mean they have conscience. If you have a conscience, dude, that's gonna eat you up alive.
oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
but
Yeah.
it's kind of sad, dude, because she's 12 years old, and I hope this guy, they get him some justice, and I hope
You give her
I'm
justice. So
give him, yeah, give her justice and all that stuff.
yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
but it hopes. So it's they're investigating both of them, or so they
well,
haven't found the killer.
they found the killer. It was
It's the boyfriend.
it's the boyfriend, and because they have video of him disposing her backpack on the garbage can with with
Oh,
um
fuck.
with a
What a
laptop,
piece of shit, dude.
and they have photos of her, because he was trying to I think he deleted some of the photos, so he factory reset his phone. So,
Oh,
but
factory reset. Yeah.
yeah, factory reset his phone, so he deleted all his files, but some of them were stood, so he had pictures of her.
Damn.
So
Fucking sickening,
he's
man.
a piece of shit. No, I mean, I think
Mm.
he's more than a piece of shit. I mean, I don't even think um, the word
That's.
exists in that
I know, man. They're just
category.
straight animals, man.
Straight, not even an animal will do that.
Yeah, I know. It's just.
He's
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm telling you. It's just bad entities, man. That
mhm,
get into these human souls, man.
yeah.
Fuck.
That's what I say that it's that this is the rise of the Antichrist. It's the rise of the anti spirit.
Yeah.
It's around. It's gonna get a lot worse, and like these migrants are coming around in this country too. That's what I want to talk about too. These migrant, I mean, my respects, because our parents came from Mexico and that stuff, right? But they
Yeah.
did it the right way, you
Yeah.
know. But these migrants are coming like the wrong way, and the funny, this is what I want to talk about. I want to hold this topic to all of us get into it with Gooch and
Yeah.
Primo.
It's a touchy subject, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
I want to.
because
Go ahead.
if you look at it on the other side of the coin, people are struggling, and I get that.
Hmm.
You got, like, Biden,
Hmm.
it's just it's an open border. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think. I mean, you know what? I don't think that's the fucking. Uh, yeah, I can say that there's a lot of more migrants, because you can tell
Hmm.
when the overpopulation.
Yeah.
You know. especially when we're in your area,
Mhm.
and I noticed it in my area. But I don't think I think that's been going on for years. But I think it's just the media pushing the narrative,
Yeah.
because it's like the Gooch has said one time about the drugs. If they really wanted to fucking stop the drugs, they can,
Hmm.
they can, and all of that's getting delivered straight from Mexico.
Hmm.
You know, most of it's coming from Mexico. Most of it's coming from different countries. It's not only Mexico. I mean,
Yeah.
it comes from different parts of the country.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
allowing it.
Yeah.
We're just allowing it
Yeah.
because there's a certain percentage that has to come in because America's a main purchaser. It's always
Yeah.
been,
Yeah. Yeah. Always
you
been.
know.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to stop, they could stop it. And
Yeah.
they know where it's coming from. They ain't stupid. With all this technology, come on. You know
Yeah.
what I
I know,
mean?
right? Yeah. No shit.
You got
But
all these X-rays, and all of a sudden they don't want to turn it on.
yeah, I
Come
know,
on.
right? No shit.
You don't hear the rumbling on the underground fucking building tunnels. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fuck.
But the thing that gets me because this migrant, I think he's from Venezuela. Okay, so
Uh,
this is girl. She's just jogging, normal, doing her day, her regular routines every morning, dude. I mean, it could be your daughter, it could be your wife. Doing her daily routines. She could be out
mm.
there, or it could be anybody, our niece or cousin.
Fuck that. I'll just give them a membership, a gym membership. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah, right. But
Yeah.
this migrant ends up following her, and then she felt that bad presence on him, right?
Uh-huh.
Because this migrant was just like following her. He was like creeping up on her.
Mhm.
So he finally like followed her and fucking killed her. And this happened this
Damn.
last week.
What
I
was
think
this
it
at?
was in New York.
Jeez.
So it's really getting bad about this, and then the thing I don't understand is that the raza thinks about the raza worries about why they're demeaning us. Why are we they're demeaning us? Why is always this? Why? Well, stop doing what you're doing. You know?
In other words, they're putting a bad name for us.
Yeah, a bad name for us. I mean, I
Uh,
mean, I think he doesn't represent us. People that do that, that rape girls, shouldn't represent us or from our race. I think they should be
oh, I see what you're
considered.
saying.
They should
So
be
just
considered.
because, yeah,
Mm,
because uh, a Latino
mm-hmm.
doing it, and they want to push the narrative and blame it on the migrant. Was he a migrant? Was
Yeah, he
he?
was a
Did
he was
he
a
have her?
migrant. Yeah,
Huh?
he was a migrant. He was from Venezuela,
Damn.
but yeah, it just I think if someone does shit like that, they shouldn't be considered human, dude.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
Period.
people that child molest kids, pedophiles that rape little kids or murder women, without, well, I mean, against their will. I don't think they should be considered human at all. They should just be, you know,
Torched.
torched, torched
Yeah, I
to,
know.
torched to
Yeah, I
death,
know.
you know.
Yeah.
And
No, I know. I know. It's just a suck how the justice
uh,
system works.
yeah, and we treat the dogs better than the human. So we should
Mm,
treat the fucking pedophiles and all them
garbage.
like garbage, you know,
Yeah. Where they belong.
where they belong. Yeah, because back then we used to treat dogs like shit. Now people are
Oh, I
respecting
know.
like
I
dogs
know.
better than a human being.
Yeah,
They
no
they
shit.
buy they buy clothes for a dog. They dress the dog
Shoes.
now. They put
I
shoes.
know.
You know, they
Yeah.
put a fucking
We,
sweater.
yeah.
I told my niece, we have a dog. Our dog's
Yeah.
a husky,
Yeah.
and
She's
she
very
puts a
husky.
she puts a sweater on a husky, and I go, Mija, a dog doesn't need a sweater. She's a husky. She could stand the cold. I know, but I just want to put it on because just for style. Okay, all right. You know?
I know. They even have like shoes for them. I
Yeah,
mean,
shoes.
shit.
Even
Back then, Scruffy didn't even have a fucking sweater.
yeah, our old dog Scruffy wish could have. Oh man, I wish I would have had that. Fucking,
Like,
they would put me a fucking sweater on
yeah.
me with shoes and shit. You know?
I was like,
But
Scruffy and Sandy, remember Sandy?
Yeah, Sandy.
They never
But
had none of those treatments.
but yeah, Sandy was just getting bitten by fucking bot flies and shit. You know,
Yeah,
that's all
yeah,
she
I
got. That
know.
was the only treatment she had.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what I gotta say.
yeah.
That's really a fucking sad moment, and it's a sad earth. These wicked people gotta get away, and they shouldn't be worth living in this earth. The ones that murder little kids and molest and
Yeah,
raping women. You know,
yeah. It's just, it's just
that's all.
sad, dude.
Yeah, that's
That's why they have
unfortunate.
hookers. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
there's no, I don't know. It's, I can't explain that, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just an entity they have. It's a fucked up
Yeah. I
piece
don't
of
know.
shit fucking mind, dude. It's a piece of shit mind. You know,
I know.
speaking of all of these entities, I remember, these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, man, they have this entity and they don't know it, and
Mm.
they have to know that they have a fucking fucked up entity in them.
Yeah.
Because if you give in, I think you're gonna go full force.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you already know that you have that entity already, and you know that that's what you're gonna pursue to do, it's gonna come with a fucking circumstance. You're selling your soul, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was just remembering years ago. I was gonna share this with you. I don't think I mentioned this, but on any of the episodes. But I was
Mm-hmm.
just remembering when I got busted. This was back, man. This was back in, I believe, 2002 or 2001, some in that year.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember uh, I had they gave me a joint suspension back then. I was
Uh-huh.
already, meaning that I was gonna go. They were not gonna send me to prison. But anyways, I went back to CCB, the same freaking
Right. Right.
where OJ went to. Anyway, CCB, just to begin to start with, CCB is the most scariest fucking holding cell there is, dude.
I can
You
imagine.
know, I think I explained this before in one of the episodes, but CCB, dude, it's like oh man, you just feel bad energy. It's like a bad aura when you walk when they put you in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's a big, it's a big
Like a
fucking holding tank.
like
It's
a group, huh?
Yeah, it's a holding tank where everybody gets transported from different cities, different
Mm-hmm.
city like
Shit.
Glendale, San Fernando. Everybody goes all into that one, uh,
Yeah.
and after that they'll divide them on the first floor, second floor, 20th floor,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll go in a holding cell to go appear to court. But anyways, when you go in there, dude, it's like no windows. You have dim lights. You got like maybe, I think, three shitters in the back, and there's benches.
Fuck. No shit.
But it's just dark, dude. I mean, people got murdered in that fucking
Oh
holding.
fuck.
Yeah, yeah, people got murdered there. I mean, people bringing knives, whatever, whatnot. But anyways, I had to go to court on one of the floors, and it was maybe about 2 o'clock, and it was two of my one guy. It was just me and that one dude. We were into this holding tank, and when I walked in, me and the other guy was in there already, and I got in,
Yeah.
and there comes this tall black African American dude. Just looking at him, he looked weird. He was tall,
Uh-huh.
had like
I
a.
think you mentioned this on in the
Oh,
one of
there?
the episode, right? In
I don't know
paranormal
if I did.
activity. Yeah, paranormal activity. I remember you told me about this. But carry on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I'll mention it again. But anyways, this guy, dude, he looked clean cut, older gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
I think he was. I would have to assume that he was probably like in the late 40s. He had it long hair, like he had it combed back
Mm-hmm.
up to here, and had a gold tee like this, like pointy like that,
Yeah.
real sharp, real clean. He walks in and he was just, takes all stuff out. And I go, damn, me and this cat were just looking at him. And he goes, hey, you guys want to you want to play a game? I
Mm-hmm.
got, uh, I go, just pick a number. I goes, pick any number. I go, fuck, what the fuck? I go,
Uh-huh.
oh, whatever. I just went along with it. All right, pick a number. And he goes, all right. And he tells the other guy, you pick a number. And what kind of game is this shit? And it does, I'll tell you right now. And so I go, okay, what do you want me to do with the number? Well, I'm going to tell you what it means. But before we do that, he goes, I want you to,
Hmm.
I want you to sell your soul. And I go, fuck.
Oh, what the?
Like, I ain't gonna sell my soul. What are you talking about? What kind of game is this?
Uh-huh.
I go, I just want you to sell your soul. And he looked at me like with the eerie eyes and like, oh fuck.
Hmm.
And me and this dude looked at each other like, nah, I ain't gonna play this game. Screw
Hmm.
this. And as soon as I said that, here comes a bailiff and takes that. I forgot the name of the guy, but he called him out. He goes, hey, you need to get out. You got court. And he pulled him out of there. And as soon as he pulled him out, me and the other dude looked at each other like, fuck, dude, that was a trip.
Uh-huh.
This guy was a fucking devil.
No shit, right?
You know that he was a devil. He was trying to sell our soul. I go, fuck, me and him. I looked at it like, at the moment, dude, my hair stand up because
Hmm.
just the way the dude looked, like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
looked
Too perfect.
like like a devil's advocate. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? He just wasn't that person. And what's a trip is that after that, when I went to court, went back to the same cell,
Hmm.
never seen that dude. Not even on the bus. I never seen him. I
Never
didn't see
seen
him
him.
in the hall. Nothing. I was like tripping out, like, damn, this dude's a fucking. I don't know. It was like a J cat or I don't know, but
Hmm.
it didn't. He just looked intelligent too,
Yeah, yeah.
and
He looked too intelligent to be in prison, right?
yeah, he was just like out of nowhere, and he was just by himself. But he had all these little games, like you could fucking transport all that bullshit.
Hmm.
But it was like I don't know. It was like a magic ritual. Put that way.
No shit.
Yeah, I was just like tripping out on that. I was like, damn.
Fucking
My
crazy.
hairs went up when I mean that dude. I go, dude, that's good that we have faith and we got the Holy Spirit in us because
Yeah,
if we
because
didn't, we would have
you,
sold it. We
oh
would have
yeah,
sold it right there and there
yeah. That's crazy because that's
because
what
we recognize that. You
yeah,
know what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, exactly. And
It's
that's what
just
I was thinking about that because you said that one time too that one of our episodes you said that if you have a lot of faith in God and Jesus Christ and all them stuff, you could
uh,
feel the fucking bad entities. You could feel the evilness in them. But
yeah. Oh,
if you
that
don't
dude
believe
was eerie.
if you don't if no one didn't feel like the love of Christ and all that stuff, and you don't believe in Jesus or you're atheist, that's when you go to the wrong path and you start
Yeah,
believing, you start getting brainwashed and stuff like that.
yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That guy remind me. You remember that episode? I mean, that game that's called the Joker's Wild back in the days. Oh, it was like in the. Remember that
Um,
show, Joker's Wild?
wasn't it what's his name? Oh my gosh, dude.
You know which one, right?
The
They will play. But anyways,
yeah,
that
it's
picture
with
on that.
Martindale.
Yeah,
Wink Martindale. He used to play the
yeah,
Joker as well. My dad used to
yeah,
watch that. He used to watch
yeah.
that
It was like in the early '70s, no, late '70s and '80s.
in '80s. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Well, anyways, that picture of that little Joker, he looked just like that person.
yeah, yeah. No shit. That's fucking
Yeah,
trippy. Yeah, you mentioned that in the paranormal activity last year's episode. Yeah, you mentioned that.
yeah.
That was
I did.
yeah, yeah, you did. I remember that story. You told me that. Yeah.
But you know what? Everybody, I noticed because there's some YouTubers, podcasts, they mention about like you'll meet angels and you'll also meet demons. And I
Mm-hmm.
was looking at one guy that he met uh, an angel,
Mm-hmm.
and I was tripping out on that one too. But in our course of living in this earth, you're gonna encounter angels. I encountered angels,
Mm-hmm.
uh, or encounter bad entities as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you know that you feel I don't know. It's a strange feeling
Yeah.
when you feel that bad energy and
Yeah, you
that
could feel
eerie
it, dude.
feeling.
Yeah,
That
you could
eerie
feel it.
feeling.
You could
Yeah.
feel it when you could feel when someone's not good and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they're you could feel when
Yeah.
a person's off, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you a question about that. But what happened if you would have like sold your soul to the devil? Okay, okay, you would have said, oh, okay, okay. What's next? You know, is he what would
I don't
happen? You
know.
will be out of jail. You get money. What?
Well,
You
yeah, I don't know. It's just
know.
like the rest of the people when they sell their souls. I mean, what do they get? Riches and they get fame,
Mm-hmm.
and they forget where they really come from.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of YouTubers like that now. If
Mm-hmm.
you look at it, if you look at some of the YouTubers that when you followed like before and there were nobody, and then now there's somebody, and now they're lavishing their
Mm-hmm.
riches or their material shit. Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
look what I bought! I bought a Lambo. Oh, look what I'm wearing. And you
Yeah.
see a
Yeah.
lot of these YouTubers now. Like
Yeah.
the fame is just
It gets to their head.
yeah, and money just takes over.
Yeah. It does.
Not that of course of course everybody likes nice stuff. I mean, I love nice stuff, but still, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but what did you do to get them riches? Yeah, I
Yeah.
know the hustle game. People hustle. I admire all that, but there's another secret meeting
Yeah.
in the back scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
That's
they're
crazy. That's really weird. Yeah.
and yeah, and it's everybody doesn't know about it, but it's called the Faustian bargain,
Yeah.
where they would sell their souls just for riches.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
If you guys out there listening to it, look it up. Faustian bargain.
Farce and bargains, guys. All you listeners out there, farce and bargains.
Yeah, the Faustian bargain. They call it.
Faustin.
Yeah. I think it was like a philosopher that wanted fame and
Mm-hmm.
uh, he
Because
sold his soul.
there's some people that they're
And there's a
really
lot of see, there's a lot of podcasters that fall into that bargain. Uh, but and it tells you
yeah.
yeah, the Faustian bargain. Like, watch, I'll tell you what it means. It's a legend traded his soul to the devil in exchange for knowledge. To strike Faustian bargain is to be willing to sacrifice anything to satisfy limitless desires for knowledge and power.
Jeez.
See, and I noticed that now, like when you're looking at these YouTubers, like at first, they're all about their main objective of what
Mm-hmm.
they're doing, and then years come by, and they're getting their
Yeah.
million views, and you start seeing the change, you know,
Yeah.
and
No.
the personality starts changing, you know.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
You could tell. You could tell right away, dude. You know.
yeah, and now they just look at good things now, like, but it's a trip, the Faustian bargain.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of eerie, dude. When shit like that happens.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't want to name out those YouTubers. I just don't want
Yeah.
us to get, but there's a lot of them out there. You just got to be careful who you really want to idolize. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
idolize now. People.
That's a lot of idolatry and shit. How do you call it? Idolatry? I forgot that word name.
Um, well, fucking this idolism, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
A lot of idolism and shit.
But it's a trip, man. It's just people can be just be themselves. Yeah, there's a lot of motivation. Yeah, but this guy. I like how his content. This and that, which is you know, it's all good. But
Yeah.
to start idolizing somebody. I mean, come on, dude. We all come from the same maker. It's well, nobody ain't. It's
Yeah.
just the charisma.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold
But,
that thought. I'll be back. All right. Hold on.
uh,
All right then. There you go.
it's like you got to open your mind. Put
Oh
it.
yeah, dude. But the other people, they need to.
Open your mind.
You got to. You have to.
Open
Yeah.
your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind.
Never forget
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's what the government wants us to do. Open your
Open your mind. But so what else do you have in mind, Benny?
Yeah, just just tripping out on now. Some people are already starting to wake up on most of all these topics of
Mm-hmm.
all these subjects. There's a lot of them, right? And
Where
we
you?
we mentioned this before. Like we would talk about all
Way.
this bullshit 10 years ago. They would think that we're
Mm-hmm.
nuts, and now
Mm-hmm.
everybody's it's a norm now. It's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's true. Because I
uh,
remember when everybody was talking about UFOs and all that stuff. Oh,
yeah,
okay, there was a UFO.
yeah,
Then when it
yeah,
was in the media, and they will always pin it all. That person's all cracked out, and
yeah,
it's white. It's white
yeah,
people. White people were doing it. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
in the crop circles, all they're like farmers. They're fucking all
yeah.
doing it on their own and shit like that. But yeah. But now that there's everybody's seeing UFOs now. Like now, I'm starting to believe there's such thing. I mean, I've been saying it since a long time ago. You know,
Yeah.
there has to be. I mean, they're not UFOs. They're not aliens. They're just falling angels. There's different types of physically and spiritually. There's fallen
Physically.
angels,
Yeah.
and there's the mental. Look at this is what I've been saying a long time. It just gives me fucking. It intrigues me because the spiritual entities, all the evil ones, when the day my God and God will fight in the day Jesus comes,
Yeah.
all the soldiers are gonna get possessed from the devil, right? We all know that.
Yeah.
Those are the evil entities or the demons and all that stuff. Those are spiritual demons. We got physical demons. The physical demons, the aliens, are they're gonna ones. They're gonna make us force us to take the mark. I think by August this year, well, they said it's been since last year that they're rebuilding. They're gonna build the third temple by this year on August or November. I don't
The
know if you heard
temple of
about
what?
that. The temple, the third temple in
Wow.
Israel. In Israel,
Oh, really?
yeah. They're saying, well, they said this last year they were building it.
Mm.
So they're saying now next year, well, this year, they're gonna by August they're gonna push it real fast and build it real fast for the temple to build the temple. But I'm thinking that the temple's already being built right now. They're building it right now. I think that it's gonna open by August or November, the third temple. So the Antichrist is gonna go to that third temple and praise himself as God, say that I'm God.
Mhm.
So we're waiting that for this year. Last
Huh.
year, they're saying that the temple was supposed to be built. Well, they were building their temple last year, so they're saying that they're gonna push it more faster to build the temple this year, on the August or November.
Oh wow.
You know how media is. They
Yeah.
change they contradict their shit, and they change
Yeah.
oh this and that. But I think that they're hiding it, but I think it's already built. But I think it's gonna be open by this year.
And
That's
what is
what
it? That's the. What is the meaning of that? I mean, for the Antichrist,
yeah, the
pretty much.
Antichrist to say that he's God of this world, and that's when how you call it he's gonna how do you give peace for the Israel and what's going on in Hamas and all that stuff, Palestine, all
Oh,
that stuff. You know what's going on and shit like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's just there's so much subjects to,
yeah, and
but
this is the thing too. Okay, about the mark of the beast. Okay, so now all the stores like Walmart, they're closing all the stores down right now. They're closing all the stores like Walmart. Some of the stores in California, they're gonna
oh, you know who's closing down too? Macy's.
okay, yeah, Macy's too.
By this year, they're gonna
Macy's,
close like 50 stores.
yeah, and Walmart's gonna close like around I don't know how many stores around California, and
Really?
yeah, and this to push
Too
the
much
to be
death.
well that theft too, but it just to get the mark of the beast. So we could just we could order if you're gonna order something, you gotta have this mark. You gotta so we're
Yeah,
gonna start ordering online or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm telling you, AI is gonna
You know,
take over.
yeah, AI is gonna take over. So
Yeah, big time.
they gotta be prepared and and like I said again, you know, they say that um we're gonna be here when God takes his bride. We're gonna be here with the world suffering too, right? But
Yeah,
we're not gonna we're gonna believe in God with sin, right? So we do believe in God, but we have sin still. But God's gonna put into the he's gonna put us into the test. He's gonna put us to the test. You know what? You gonna follow the beast or are you gonna follow me? So we're gonna have to have a choice.
yeah,
Or you either follow me or you follow you worship the beast. You know,
yeah.
things like that.
There's a certain things in your life that you have to make a choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip. They're striking us more with this AI more.
Hmm.
It's like those what do you call those things? Those Optia. I think Apple has them already, and there's
Yeah, I
another
forgot what they call them too. I'm too old.
uh, yeah, Optus or some shit.
Yeah,
But it's crazy that uh, the
mentioned that, huh?
Simpsons predicted that too.
Yeah,
People were falling while they were on their shit on the hole.
yeah,
But let's talk about distractions, man. I mean, that's
shit.
top of the cake.
Yeah.
But anyways, that thing is pretty tight too. I mean, you can use a computer, but that reminds me of that fucking movie we were talking about. That um, minor report,
Oh yeah, Minority Report. Yeah.
where Minority Report, where with Tom Cruise. But same
Mhm.
thing, they had the fucking website. You can use you can
Yeah, it's like a clear
see
board,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's like a keyboard, like a computer, like the way we're
Yeah.
talking right now. But you could
Hmm.
have it in your.
You could have it in. Yeah.
But that's still a big distraction,
Yeah, it is.
and you'll. I mean, it's just
And there's
crazy
another
now.
one too. There's another thing I read too is by April 8th, the planet's gonna align. It's gonna
Uh-huh.
be a solar eclipse, and it's gonna affect the United States, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying it's gonna be in. I think in Israel side they're gonna see it as a V, like a V shape like that, and they're saying that
You know,
the moon's gonna turn to like blood. Okay,
yeah.
so we're expect. I'm thinking that I don't know. I'm assuming, But I'm thinking we're gonna have a earthquake on that day
Yeah.
because I don't know, just that's what I read by
You know,
this.
dude. My theory is that with all these civilizations, like how the pyramid in Gaza and all
Mm-hmm.
them, the
Mm-hmm.
Aztecs, the Mayans, uh, how they had them stones that were there was like a civilization before,
Mm-hmm.
and they had high tech shit too. And
Yeah.
I think over thousands of years on Earth, something happened for it can get wiped out. Which I think is like we're saying about asteroids or
Mm-hmm.
big earthquakes, the change of the
Climate.
magnitude or of shit that it destroyed humankind,
Mm-hmm.
and it repeats again. It repeats a cycle. It's like
Mm-hmm.
we're due for one. Like so, I think that's where the Bible mentions a lot about Armageddon and that the war will come and there'll be so much catastrophe. There'll be earthquakes and rain, a lot of rain, a lot of floods.
Mm-hmm.
I think my theory is that it's gonna happen the same shit that happened to the Egypt and the same thing happened to the Aztecs. It got wiped away. The whole civilization got wiped, and whoever survived survived.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's gonna be desolate because it does mention that too. I think this whole civilization now is gonna be fucking desolate and it's gonna start all over again.
Yeah.
That's why they say that in Revelation that the devil's going to be locked up for thousands of years, and kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of years, we're going to start all over again, and downtown LA is going to look like a pyramid, just like fucking the Aztecs.
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah. No
uh,
shit.
and they're gonna the next humanity is gonna look, man, who built these tallest buildings, man? And it's
Yeah.
gonna say the same shit that we're talking about the Aztecs and the
Yeah.
Egyptians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Okay. I know what you're
Yeah, you know
saying.
what I'm saying? Do you
Yeah.
follow
Yeah.
me? How that's gonna go?
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
cycle.
Yeah.
It has to happen. There has to
Yeah.
be some kind of catastrophe, there's evidence.
Yeah.
There's
That's
evidence that big meteorites hit fucking Earth.
yeah.
Something is gonna hit, and I think that's my theory of it.
Yeah. That's
And I
true. That's
think
true.
when that happens, that's when you know,
So like you're saying like when this disaster hits again
yeah,
and when we start
it's gonna
over
wipe
again.
everybody.
Yeah.
And the ones that survive are the going to be the righteous, or they're the ones that are going to tell the
Yeah.
story
Yeah.
how it happened,
Yeah.
and it's gonna follow the generation to
Yeah.
generation until they die and it passes on. But
And
it's just
and
like
then
anything happens, like the story starts changing after time,
yeah.
after years,
Yeah.
and you
And
know
the
what I'm
only thing
saying?
that the only one that stood there, stood still, are the fucking buildings. And
Yeah,
they're
the
gonna say,
buildings.
who the fucking built all those buildings? How's that
Yeah,
possible?
yeah. How's it possible? The
Yeah,
whole
I know.
crazy.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah,
That's a mean Twilight Zone movie right there, dude.
uh,
You know,
uh,
that's good. That's a good theory right there. I never thought of that shit.
uh. Well, now
Yeah, I know.
because of the future, now we have cranes, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying like because it's gonna start all over. Like, man,
Hmm.
how did they build those cranes to take those
Yeah,
buildings
yeah,
out?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
yeah, that's a trip, huh?
Yeah,
And I'm not
because
even stoned.
we're here thinking it's giants and shit, but
Yeah,
you know. Like
yeah,
who built those buildings? It probably was a giant.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But I think even thousands of years, there was another human race. It had to
Hmm.
be,
Yeah.
and it had cutting edge technology back then.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, it had to be. You look at these stones that were weighing a fucking ton. There's no way a human being could fucking carry that.
Exactly, dude. And
No, there's
it
no
took
way.
matter of maybe more than days to fucking cut a block like that, right? And like
Yeah.
sharp edges and shit like that. It's
And
impossible.
nobody ain't fucking saying that. Uh, there's nobody to fucking backed up the story up. They just let it be,
Hmm.
and it's only obvious. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's
And I
true.
think something was built with that. But again, when that shit happened with the Earth and wiped everybody out, the ones that survived, they survived.
Hmm.
They're the
Yeah.
ones that told us could or relay the story to the next generation coming. Boom after another. But But yeah, I am opening my mind.
You could hear it.
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah,
but yeah, dude. I know what you're going on. That was a good one. A good theory. That was a good theory. I never thought of that one.
uh,
Jeez.
uh, so,
You expanded your mind on that one, huh?
oh, I know when I heard that. Besides that open your mind. That's from Total Recall for the viewers who are listening. With Arnold Schwarzenegger, Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Open your mind.
That's Cotto. I think that's Quaddle.
Yeah,
Open your mind.
yeah.
That's Quaddle.
Uh,
But
but yeah,
yeah, dude. That's a good. That was a good theory. I'd like that.
yeah.
All right, guys. I think we're it. This is it.
And we'll be back in another episode
This is it,
The
guys.
Talkers podcast, unscripted.
There you go, Benny. Thank you for that. The latest intro right there. Starting on next 2 more weeks. I think it's March 16, 2024. We're having a special guest. Her podcast is a Rare Breed podcast. Check her out. She's real interesting. She's just like one of us, and she'll be joining us on March 16, 2024, Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I always get tongue tied on the Central start. With the Central. I don't know why. But,
Yeah, so
yeah, so
we're glad to have her as a guest, man. We're gonna expand our minds.
yeah, we're gonna open our minds in that one. Right?
Cool. And peace.
And I'm gonna say that this is the Talkers Podcast Unscripted. My name is Joel, and our host Benny.
And we'll see you later on the next
later,
episode.
guys.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in and listening, and all your viewers out there support our show. Go to thetalkers.buzzsprout.com. Bye.
All right.